Summer just ended. I'm not sure how quickly that happened, and it made me realize how quickly time flies, you know? And it's a good time for me to reflect on where I am. Am I happy with my life? Do I need some improvements that I can do? Are there some improvements I can do in my life? And usually the process goes like this. What do I want to change or improve in my life? I get some information about it. I watch some YouTube videos. I watch a video like this, and then I take action. So, what do I want to change? Get some information about it, and then take action. It sounds so simple, right? But some way or another, I usually slip right back into my old habits and my old ways of being. And this is what I want to share with you in this video about how we choose, or how do we get what we want, and how do we make it stick. So first and foremost, we are not going to change if we don't want to change. Like if let's say if you're a smoker, if you have a habit of smoking cigarettes, I'm not gonna make you change unless you want to change for yourself. That's the baseline of it. I can't make you want something for yourself. So to make some changes, you need a will and you need a strategy. I can't provide you with the will. That's something you have to dig up for yourself, but I can offer you a strategy. So when we usually want to change something about our lives, we usually want to do like, I want to be more charismatic and a better speaker. I want to get married, or I want to have a better body, and five other things. Just relax. Like first of all, that's a good thing that you want to change a lot of things about your life, but that's not the way to go. You don't want to do too much too quickly. So all that energy you have of do you want to do a lot of changes in your life, I want you to take all of that and redirect it into just choosing one thing. What's that one thing you can do that will drastically improve your life? And start with that one thing. And after that one thing becomes second nature to you, becomes automatic, becomes a part of your identity, then go ahead and choose another thing that you want to change about your life. So after you've chosen that one thing, where would you be 3 years from now? If you're doing that one thing, where is your life 3 years from now? How are you looking like? How is your life looking like 3 years from now? And sit and really reflect on it on detail. This is one of the things that I have a problem with, and I usually, here's a great tip, I usually use the ChatGPT and the AI tools we have available to us to get it more detailed. It becomes so easier for you to see it, where you're headed. Maybe it's not what you wanted, but you can redirect it and choose wherever you want to be 3 years from now. So, where you want to be 3 years from now, that vision you have of where you want to be 3 years from now, what's the one thing you can do on a day-to-day basis that will get you to that goal? What's the process looking like to get to that goal? The common thing that most of us want is a beach body. I want that beach body. I want to be walking on the beach, and I want to lose body fat. I want to have more muscles. Maybe what's the process to getting that result? Maybe go to the gym 4 times a week, 5 times a week. Remove gluten and sugar products and processed food from your diet, and maybe do some intermittent fasting every other week. So that's the process to achieving that beach body. And this is the same with the one thing that you've chosen. What's that one thing you can do on a day-to-day basis that will get you to that goal? What is the day-to-day looking like for you? And after you find that day-to-day thing, the habit that you want to do on a day-to-day basis that will get you to that goal, This is where you need to sit down and reflect on, is this realistic to you? Is it comfortable to you? Is it something that you can stick to on a day-to-day basis? Because this vague concept of where you want to be 3 years from now, you will not be interacting with it. When you achieve it eventually in the future, when you get there, it will not feel like you're living the goal. You know what I mean? It will feel no different than you're feeling right now, because you will not be interacting with the goal. You will be interacting 100% of the time on the day-to-day, on the process, on the day-to-day activities that will get you to that goal. Earl Nightingale, who's one of the founding fathers of the personal development movement, he did a recording called The Strangest Secret. It was huge back in the day, and people were talking about what is the secret that Earl Nightingale is talking about. And in that recording, he said, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. A progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So if you know what you want and you work towards it on a day-to-day basis, then you are by default a success. And success in our day, in our time, in our culture is misinterpreted. Success is not the goal. Success does not equal to the goal. What does success equal to? Success will equal to the day-to-day processes that you do on a daily basis, because you can be successful today by doing the things that the person 3 years from now that you want to be are doing. And because let's say you get that beach body, right? It's a Sunday, you wear some nice trunks, a cute bikini or something, and you go to the beach, and people are looking at you and say, oh, you know what? Look at this person. He reached his goal, and you will feel it. Like I'm already arrived, but it will not feel that exceptional, because that's on a Sunday. What happens when Monday comes around? Are you not successful because you didn't do what you said you wanted to do? You know what I mean? So, in conclusion, the truth is we're not going to stick to anything if we don't find any enjoyment or fulfillment in the day-to-day processes that we do on a day-to-day basis. If everything we do is just a means to an end, then our lives are a means to an end. That's a bit harsh, but that's the truth. If we don't have a plan on where we're heading, then we are just drifting around in life, because we are not just forcing ourselves and doing the day-to-day basis just to reach that goal. We are building a life. We are crafting a life. And if we can find joy and fulfillment in the day-to-day activities that we do every day, and we know where we are headed eventually in the future, then we are a success, because we have shifted our focus from just focusing on the goal, and we have shifted it to just stick to the process, because doing the process on a day-to-day basis is the goal. And this is how you make it stick, by focusing on the process, not the goal.